Hello, Foxy K14 here, and I apologise for being gone, but I had some very personal, very personal things to sort out, as well as finances, university, among other things. So yeah, I've been very busy and travelled a lot, but all that's done now. Hopefully life doesn't throw any more spanners into the works, and I can actually start doing what I want to do, which is this. Welcome to Nubbys Number Factory. Now, I've completed several runs of this already. This is Tony. Now, he gives normal. This is like the normal game. However, we won't be doing this. We will not be going normal Tony. No. To make the game more fun, I'm going with Baloney Tony. And now what Baloney Tony does is it randomizes triggers for items you pick up. I will show you once we get there. If you haven't seen this game already, I'm pretty sure you have by now. But basically, you have 80 rounds. You have to hit this target score. You have 5 lives. And the way you know if you've beat the score, if you can't be bothered to read for whatever reason, is this will turn yellow and you'll see a ×1 in this tube here. There are 80 rounds of this. So that's 2x. So, and here's the store, first shop. So what we got? Every half second for the flamethrower. Now, every half second for the flamethrower is not its usual trigger. That's 2 pegs popped. Pops the lowest peg twice. So that could be useful. I'm gonna go for it. And then see what I've got. 2 pegs halved. 4 pegs halved. And first peg popped. I'll freeze that for the next shop. I'll re-roll the pegboard. And this is it. This is the game. It's strangely addicting. At least for me anyway. And the way I'm able to see how many times it triggers, each item triggers, is with this, the mind's eye. It tells me pops, gives me 4 pops, how many times I've doubled a peg, how many times I've halved a peg, how many times Nubby dies. This purple, bluey, this thing is Nubby. How many times he bounces off a wall, how many bounces in total, how many times something is summoned. And yeah, that's the basis of it. Oh, it says I have loot. These are perks. What these do is whenever something is triggered, so 1.5 seconds for the cheesy perk, every 1.5 seconds it'll trigger this forcibly. Or I can skip for 4 coins. This might be useful in the early game, and I think I am going to take it because I don't like them triggers. I'm going to go for the flamethrower. I'm going to take a look. 2 pegs double. I'm not doubling at the moment. 20 pegs popped. That could be useful. I'm going to freeze that. There's more to it when we get there. But basically, there's these special rounds as well where these golden ones, which are extra lumpy, give you gold. You get gold on restocks. So every time, so the multiplication here matters, because that equals to how many restocks that you get. I want this key because it can give some fun items. It'll, oh, well, that was worth it. But I needed to do that to get to this. You always win the claw machine. Always. So basically it's not like real life. Because it's actually the opposite. You never win the claw machine in real life. Unless you found some trick to it. If you have somehow found some trick to win in the claw machine, please tell me. And here's the black market. Toy fish every 4 seconds, not good. The likelihood that you're going to be alive for 4 seconds, and this box will tell you, is unlikely. 4 seconds, peg fully popped. That's a good one, to be fair. Hits the wall 3 times. 5 pegs popped, peg fully popped. This one marks a random peg. When a peg is marked, all pegs that have the same number will be doubled. If no pegs have the same number as the marked peg, a random peg will be doubled. These cannot be force triggered. These items cannot be force triggered. And honestly, Jake, this no, because then it'll 1 in 2 chance. I'm going for the finger, the pointer, whatever you want to call it. That just did not get touched at all. That sounded weird. 5 pegs doubled. 5 pegs popped. See, now this itchy. This, like I said, this cannot be force triggered, so if I was to get this and plop it in slot 5 once I unlock it, it wouldn't do anything. Just thought, nice, chill, relaxing game to come back into. Happy Halloween, by the way. This is being recorded on the 31st of October and will be uploaded on the 1st of November. Of which I have other things I want to. Ooh, 3 pegs doubled. Hold on. So this and the finger can work in tandem. This can double pegs, triggering this. This will trigger this. I'm going to upgrade it so now it pops 2 of the lowest pegs twice each. Reroll, nothing there. Actually, Nubby bounces 5 times. That could be good. Let's check the cafe every 3 seconds. That's bad. Moldy sandwich randomizes triggers for all items in the inventory. That's a gamble, basically. And I forgot to take my item. I smashed the score requirement without realizing I was not paying any attention. But today, record this. Tomorrow, upload this. Record something else. And then Sunday, Sunday I'm going to upload the recording on Saturday. But yeah, I've got uni to do. I've got uni work. I've got... well, just uni work at the moment. 2 big spot. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good perk. Force triggers the item in slot 6 one time for every 7 rounds you've passed. Current force triggers is 4. So if I was to put this here, right? Yeah, in slot 6. So every time this triggers, this will trigger this 4 times. I 5 pegs popped. That's gone straight in. What I want is another kazoo. What I really wanted from... oh, that's good. What I really wanted from the black market was either a fly or a mushroom. It was either a fly or a mushroom. Because then... I mean, I've won this... I've won this already. I hope I'm louder than the game. I should be. This is on its lowest. Except when it does that. So we've got 5, 7. There we go. You broke the game. That is very easy to do, Baloney Tony. I must say. I'm just gonna make sure that while that's going on, I'm louder than it. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm doing. Mid-recording solution stuff. I can't. Solution stuff. What is wrong with my brain? I have a strawberry. And I'm going to turn. It helps if I turn down the volume on my computer as well. I think that was the main issue. So I'm actually going to turn that to 13.5. And then, actually, I think that was the... I'm sorry for the fluctuating volume, but please understand, it's been a while. Like, I didn't want it to be this long, but I've been all over the place. Physically, mentally. But anyway, no more excuses. I'm here now. Let's upgrade. You don't always want to upgrade something because there is a perk where it force triggers all non-upgraded items. But since I don't have that perk, it's fine. And I currently have everything but the finger and the uranium rod. This is not going so well for the disguised glasses. I thought it'd be triggered more. 3 pegs doubled. If the first peg is doubled, what's the highest peg? 4 triggers. Yeah. So basically, this will only trigger these two. I'm just aiming to win. So, but like Balatro, there isn't endless. Also, after this, I'm gonna start uploading my characters online. I hope people like them. Genuinely, like. See, the thing is, the thing is, I know that the character display picture. I know that the character display pictures AI generated, and I hate that. But anyway, back to the game. Round 45. I don't know if you noticed that. It was on ×1 for a while, and then it just shot up. ×1. Look, and then it just shoots up, and I break the game. Oh, he's shaking his head, look. Booger pie. Oh yeah, whenever you get to a special round, it tells you about the round. So, when popped, this peg will emit 2 snot shots that pop any pegs they pass through. Useful. Especially with his build. But yeah, Baloney Tony just easily breaks the game. But the reason I want to... Oh well, I'll explain if I... I'll explain if I get it. Highest peg popped, which is definitely better than the other one. But yeah, the highest peg. The highest peg right now is down here, the 134 million. I know this because of Mind's Eye. This is very useful. Also, we're on the moon now. We are on the moon. Also, regardless of if I somehow manage to majorly bottle it, you'll see what happens when you lose in this video. If you somehow don't know already. I really wish life didn't get in the way, though. See, okay. This here is, again, why a thing that triggers every 4 seconds is bad. Oh, ooh. Will I get a perk or will I get something up here? Again, I'm doing this to get to the key. It's first something up here, which I can't take and wouldn't want anyway. Give me my key. And we can exit. I mean, literally I could just fire Nubby into any peg at this point and win. But I'll see if I can get I'll see if I can get a better item than that. Because there is a way of getting just the ultimate score. But it needs a good trigger for it. 2 pegs halved. I'm not halving any pegs. I'm not halving any pegs though. If it was 2 pegs doubled, I'd be fine. Or 2 pegs popped, or 5 pegs popped. It would have been fine. I don't have the seal. Do I go for it? Do I still go for it though? I don't think I do. Let's re-roll. I don't get a mushroom either. That was a waste of time. 5.2 billion, and then like whatever septillion. Don't hit that. That was that was new. See this would be it's got a good trigger though. It'd be useless to take. As is that for? But I have to hit something. We're in the Sun Temple now. Yeah, we've gone from the moon to the Sun Temple. I don't know. This game is strange, okay? I mean, let's see. The thing is, despite it looking like a Windows 95 despite it looking like it belongs on Windows 95, it is a very recent game, and it's very fun. And this is one of the attributes to it doesn't matter about graphics. What matters is about making a game fun. You can have the best looking game in the world and be awful to play. Thank goodness I'm going to be... thank goodness I'm doing a game development course. I don't understand what this does. If I get it again, does it activate twice? Why am I even re-rolling the pegboard at this point? Because every oh 5 pegs halved. 2 pegs halved. Every 2 seconds. That's not a good trigger for the seal, so it's a good thing I didn't take it. Let's just go to the cafe, just because. Fava bean? No, I'm good. Let's eat the chip. Let's eat the hot dog pig thing. Let's eat the rat. The chip. The hot dog. Even though it's clearly not a dog. The strawberry. We've got 58 coins. Yeah. It's all good. Let's 10 more. 10 more rounds. 2 billion's highest peg. But it doesn't matter. Because you can't see anything anyway. And it doesn't take long for it to get absolutely obliterated. Wow. A bunch of pegs just halved, but that's due to the special round. That's not due to anything up here. But once this goes yellow, I'm free to move on. $3,000. It doesn't matter as long as it gets past 1. Alright, I'm near the end now. 5 more. That's 1. I just want it to go up a bit, just because. I know it's wasting time, but restock 99. And if I had no coins, that would have given me 99 just there and then. Because the amount of restocks, I mean, this only in this with Baloney Tony and most other Tonys, you're capped at 99. So I cannot get 9,009. I cannot get like 9,999 coins. Round 80, the final round. Final boss. Tony. Hover over this to see details. Tony shoots lasers from his eyes. If a peg hit by a laser, if a peg is hit by a laser, its number will be reduced to 1. Now I forgot to do one thing in this whole thing. Get some of this. Get some Dubby. Get a shaker. Get a flavour. Wine drinking right now is Japanese yuzu. When you go to pay, use Foxy14 for 10% at checkout. You will not regret buying it. It is good and it is delicious. Now I will end. So now, victory! As you can see, my high score is Google. You need an amazing build for that. The earliest I've got a Google is on round 19, believe it or not. I have 47 stars. You use these stars here to unlock new Tonys. But I will go into endless mode, and now we're in the universe. I will show you what happens when you lose. That was so perfectly timed. No way. But as the sun exploded, that's what happens when you lose in this game. The sun explodes. But as the sun exploded, a firework went off, like near where I live. Oh, and that's why I'm laughing hysterically. Okay. Oh, jeez. But that... that has been Nubbys Number Factory. Oh, I'm glad I'm back doing this. It would usually be on just a Saturday, but I was not in the mood for a 3-hour stream. Oh, but that's Nubbys Number Factory. That was a perfect way to end. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share the video. Do what you need to do. And I will see you all next time.